Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, we got them. Solidified the 6th seed at least. Well, 1 through 6, somewhere in there. Right now, we're still at 3rd. We hope to solidify that with another win. But we took care of business against the Dallas Mavericks, 112-97. And let's get into the stats, and we'll talk a little bit about it. The Lakers shot 46% from the field, 42 of 90. 33% from the 3, 12 of 36. The Mavs shot 50% from the field, 36 of 72, and 34% from 3, 9 of 26. The Mavs missed a lot of free throws again. We've been talking about this, 16 to 23 for 69%. Lakers missed their share too, 16 to 21 for 76%. We won the boards by 1, 39 to 38. We had 15 offensive boards to their 9. They had 30 assists to our 22. We had 14 steals, LA, to the Mavericks 6. We didn't have any blocks. They had 6 blocks, but the 14 steals is fantastic. They had 20 turnovers, 25 points conceded off of those. We had 12 turnovers, 14 points conceded off of those. 14 steals, 20 turnovers. You'd love to see that. 15 fast break points for the Lakers, 13 for the Mavs, 58 points in the paint for the Lakers, 48 for the Mavs, and the 16-point lead was our highest. Theirs was 6. Let's see what the game cast shows us. In the first quarter, we had a 26 to 30 quarter. They actually got out to a faster start than us, but then we got them in the second quarter, 34 to 27. Third quarter was 23 to 19. The fourth quarter was 29-21. We won those 2 quarters, in case you guys were wondering. The Los Angeles Lakers, 112-97. Let's look at the box score here. Rui Hachimura had 15 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 boards, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from behind the arc. It was good to have him back. We definitely missed him in the last one. And he's been playing good defense. He played good defense in that first game against OKC, and he played really good defense tonight. I've been impressed with him, man. LeBron James, 11 of 20 from the field, 0 of 4 from behind the arc, 27 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 7 boards, 2 of them offensive boards. Jackson Hayes, 1 of 3 from the field, 3 points, 2 steals, 5 rebounds, 3 offensive boards, only 14 minutes for Jax Hayes. Luka Doncic, man, he's getting the game ball easy. 16 of 28 from the field, 7 of 10 from behind the arc, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. 45 points, 4 steals, 6 assists, and 8 boards against Dallas. What a phenomenal line for Luka Doncic going back into Dallas, an emotional situation, a plus 26. He was phenomenal. Definitely gets the game ball. Austin Reeves, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from behind the arc. 11 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards. I thought he played within his means. 1 of 5 from 3 wasn't great, but I did like the overall intensity, drawing fouls, plus 19. He got in where he fit in. You know, it wasn't a lot of opportunities for him to get off, but you know, he did good things with his possessions on both sides of the floor, and I really thought he played a pretty good game. Dorian Finney-Smith, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from behind the arc. Not good shooting. 5 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, 5 boards. Plus 29, though. Led the entire floor with the best plus-minus despite missing so many shots. Vanderbilt was good. 1 of 4 from the field. 2 points, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 5 boards. 2 of them offensive boards. 13 minutes of play. I thought he played really well. Trey Jemison got in garbage time. Did not accomplish much. Gabe Vincent, bad night. 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from behind the arc, 2 points, 1 rebound in 17 minutes. Goody, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. Bronny James came in garbage time, had a nice no-look pass to, I believe it was Dalton Connect for the dunk, and of course Dalton got the dunk, and that's what they did in garbage time. 2 points for Dalton Connect, 1 assist for Bronny James. For the losers, Dallas, the dummies that traded away Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis had one of them games that we really, really hated him having for the Lakers, but we really appreciate him doing that for us. 13 points, 1 block, 6 assists, and 11 boards, 2 offensive rebounds. 5 of 13 from the field, 0 of 2 from behind the arc. Quiet game. He still played for the Lakers. We definitely appreciate AD's performance tonight. P.J. Washington, 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3, 14 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 5 boards for P.J. Najee Marshall had a really good game, 9 of 14 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 23 points, 8 assists, 1 steal, and 4 boards. Derek Lively still held minutes restriction, 15 minutes, 3 of 3 from the field, 6 points, 1 steal. Klay Thompson, cold night, 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from behind the arc, 6 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. The choices we make, Klay Thompson, the choices we make. Caleb Martin, 3 of 7 from the field, 9 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards. Dwight Powell had a board in 2 minutes. Daniel Gafford, 4 of 6 from the field, 10 points, 2 blocks, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards. 15 minutes, that's really good for Daniel Gafford. Spencer Dinwiddie hit a 3, hit 2 free throws, had 5 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Max Christie, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 11 points, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 3 assists, and 3 boards. I thought he played well, but not nearly as well as he used to for us. He just doesn't have the same role under Jason Kidd, and I thought he played well tonight. So, yeah, man, the Los Angeles Lakers took care of business. I'm not mad at AD. If he want to play like that for the Mavericks, it works for me, man, especially against us, bro. Them 13-point games are just horrific. 4 turnovers. Granted, the Lakers need a lot of credit for how they defended him. They were crowding him out, doing certain things that used to work against us when people defended him. We did all of those things, so I thought a lot of that had to do with us. But only 13 shot attempts, 5 made. It's really important people get Anthony Davis the ball. See, this was the problem with the Lakers having him. You needed to feed him. If you didn't have a facilitator feeding him the ball, he was going to go for 13 points and be completely fine with that. And they don't have a facilitator except for Spencer Dinwiddie, who was really quiet tonight himself. So who's getting him the ball? If you don't, he ain't going to demand it. Ain't going to be a situation where he's, Najee Marshall could take more shots than him. It's not going to be a problem. PJ can walk away with 12 attempts. He's going to let it happen. And, man, I love AD a lot. I appreciate everything AD did. But if he plays like he's capable of playing, this is a different game. But because he had one of them games that we used to complain about, we walk away with an easy victory as if he wasn't a superstar on the floor. I'm not mad at AD. But I do demand better from AD as a fan of AD. This was a bad performance against your old team. I hold him to such a higher standard, and he doesn't make me feel bad about the trade in any way. In any way. Plus 26 for Luka Doncic, 45 points, 4 steals, 6 assists, and 8 boards. 16 of 28, 7 of 10. I mean, what y'all want us to do? Y'all think we upset about this trade, bro? There ain't no way in hell, man. I don't know what Nico had in mind. But the essence of why you don't make this trade was enriched in this game right here. This is why you don't do this. Amongst other reasons, of course. But, like, this is the essence of why we feel like we're a much better team right now. And so, I miss AD, the guy. He was a great guy, NBA champion. I'd love to welcome him back to our team. I think he would fit even better now, obviously, which you got Luka Doncic can make up for a lot of the stuff like this, and he could just focus on the defensive end and rebounding. Would love to have AD back. But the truth of the matter is, this trade was solidified in a million different ways, and this game is one of those million different ways. It's not even close. It's not close. And I know AD's better than this. We've seen AD go for 1,000,000 points, 1,000,000 blocks, 1,000,000 rebounds in one game. I know he can be better than this. But in a game like this, I don't understand 13 points, bro. I don't understand that. So that's pretty much, I mean, I know that's not what everybody else is going to be talking about. Clearly this night is not about Anthony Davis necessarily. But I'm an Anthony Davis fan. I've been watching him for 7 years. I don't like seeing him not play well. Low key. I like it when he does it against us. But this just reinforces people having bad things to say about AD that it's incumbent upon him to overcome, bro. So, if I take anything from this game besides, Luka's the truth and I'm glad he's on my side, it's Anthony Davis didn't show up and I'm glad we didn't have to deal with that. That's the God's honest truth. That's exactly how I walk away from this basketball game. Feeling great. Feeling absolutely great. So, yeah, man. Lakers took care of business. This is what I needed to have happen since we decided to play all of our starters in the last game. And, weren't able to get a victory there against OKC. But now we got a big one against the Houston Rockets on Friday. We get 1 day rest and then right back to it. It's a home game, 7:30, so we get, it's going to be a little easier to deal with. And then we got Portland after that on Sunday at like 12:30, and then that's the end of the season. Now we're ready for the playoffs. So, we got work to do. We still have one more win we must secure. I would like it to be the Houston Rockets game, but there's no guarantee you're going to beat a good team like that. So we must take care of Portland if we don't get that Houston game. But the Lakers doing pretty good, man. 3 spot. We've clinched a playoff spot for certain with this win. We have at the very least clinched a playoff berth. So congratulations. And we've also clinched the fact that we don't have to play in the tournament. So that is amazing, since we've been in a tournament more times than not since its inception about 6 years ago. So yeah, I feel great about us not having a one and done this season. Congratulations to the Lakers for making that happen. JJ Redick is all the difference in my opinion, man. He really is. 49-31 is your Laker record. We are effectively 1.5 game ahead of the Clippers, who are 47-32. And the Denver Nuggets have that same record. The Golden State Warriors have that same record. The Memphis Grizzlies have that same record. 4 through 7 is all tied up. And then, of course, the 8th seed is one game behind all of them. Minnesota, 46-33. After dropping that game against the Bucks, that I'm sure they would love to have back. So it's tight. 2 games left for most of these teams. 1 game left for some of these teams. And that's going to determine what happens with seeding. Nobody knows who they're going to play right now in the Western Conference. Nobody knows anything. If it were to start today, we got Golden State. I think most people would rather us play somebody else, if I'm being completely honest. I'd rather see somebody else. But that's what it's going to be right now, and we'll see what happens. There's some games going on tonight that will determine a lot there. Spurs play the Warriors. They're up 9 in the first quarter now. Spurs haven't scored yet. 9-0. 8 minutes to go in the first. The Thunder and the Suns play, but that doesn't mean nothing to us. The Nuggets and the Kings are also playing. That's a pretty big game. Nuggets are up 10-3 in the first quarter there. And there's nothing else that has happened yet. The Clippers and the Rockets play a massive basketball game for these circumstances later tonight in Inglewood. And, of course, we took care of business against the Mavericks and clinched our playoff berth, LA. We clinched playoff berth, man. Everything else has to do with stuff that doesn't have anything to do with us. So we don't care about Heat and the Bulls, Celtics, Magic, Sixers, Wizards. That crap doesn't matter nothing to us. Tomorrow's Timberwolves Grizzly game is huge. We'll keep an eye open for that. And then the final day of the season on Sunday, where everybody basically plays something, and that will determine a lot in regards to the seeding. So we'll keep our eyes open, man. This is going to be a very, very interesting couple of days. Try to figure out who plays who and how we strategize against some of these teams. Hopefully we play somebody other than Golden State. I just don't want to play with Steph Curry in the first round. Jimmy Butler, they playing too well right now. I'm not interested in seeing them in the first round. That's a little more of a test than I'm interested in. Give me Memphis. Give me Denver. Believe it or not, Denver is trash right now. So I'd love to enact our revenge against them while they're hobbling and stupid, firing their coach and GM right before the playoffs. I don't know what type of front office does that, but it's going to be a losing one in that first round. I'll tell you that. I don't like them against really anybody, despite having the best player in basketball, Nikola Jokic. So yeah, man, that's really the end of that. We wait and see what happens over the next several days. We got to take care of business against the Houston Rockets. We have to do that for a million different reasons, but none more than we need to clinch one of these top 4 seeds. The 3 seed specifically, if we do that. So, yeah, we want that home court advantage over the Clippers, Denver, Golden State, Memphis, Minnesota, Sac, and Dallas. We want home court over all of those teams. We will not have it over Houston. We will not have it over OKC, but it shouldn't be somebody else, anyone else in the Western Conference that we don't have everything starting here at Crypto.com Arena. So that's pretty much the thought, man. I'm about ready for the playoffs. This regular season has worn me out. You guys know that. It's been a much more fun season than last year. I like the team better this year than I liked last year, but I like the schedule a lot less this year. So I'm glad it's almost over. We got through it. 49 wins, 31 losses. That's a pretty damn good season. 3 seed with 2 games left. If you would have told me that was what it was going to be entering the season, I'd have took it. I'd have been extremely happy with that. And, man, we've exceeded expectations. I think the Luka trade had everything to do with the second half of the season's success, to say the least. Bringing in Luka Doncic is not minor. This is a real superstar. Anybody trading him is out of their mind and probably should be fired. BDL 44. That's pretty much what I got. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.